empire. Melanated empire.
Rah, rah, rah. Fireman Ra in the building. And it's really Ra. I mean, the midday sun, almost the midday sun will be classified as Ra, and the uprising sun will be classified as Kepri. So it's really Ra. Fireman Ra in the building, family. Today's just going to be a basic video. Today we're going to be showing the family really how to make porridge the St. Lucian way. Now I know a lot of, it's a bit dark in here, hopefully that does some justice. So I know a lot of the family, right, probably don't actually make breakfast, or we consume a lot of bread, family. And I told my brethren from the States here, shout out to Malik Camera, I told my brethren in the States that I'm gonna upload the way that we make porridge here in St. Lucia. Okay, he said to me they make porridge with salt, or how his mom used to do it. So in this video, it's just a quick thing, you know, family. Saturday morning, you know what I mean, finish, do some work, though I still have some more to do, but we're just gonna give a quick run up, quick instruction, the whole process on how to make something that we can substitute for bread. And I mean, all brethren should know how to do that, all women should know how to do that still, because especially when you have children, when you're tired of the, you know, carbohydrates in the bread, family, this is a really good substitute with benefits in it as well, based on the things we're going to be adding to it to create it. So having said that, let's jump right in. So before we start off, family, we're actually going to be making some cream of wheat today, which is a farine. And the method that we're going to use to make the cream of wheat, we can also make, you know, cornmeal or oats or oatmeal with it, family. But before we do this, I want to go in the garden to get some basil leaves, right? The family should know what that plant is. The family should even have that plant, I mean, in your house, family. It's a very important plant. I mean, it has antioxidants, which most plants have, which helps protect the white blood cells, okay, to help the body fight. So let's go in the garden with me. To help the body fight against, you know, viruses and bacteria, family. Give me a second. I'll also wash my rights today, man. Rights are dirty, man. Yeah, family. So we came to get some basilic. So as I was saying, it has antioxidants, which helps the body fight infection and viruses, family. Okay, it also has anti-inflammatory properties. It has this chemical called actogen, which really helps regulate cortisol, which is the stress hormone in the body. Right, family. It also has, if you feel the leaves, when we wash the leaves, well, when you wash the leaves, you're actually gonna feel it kind of oily or silky. That oil, okay, helps protect the skin against getting clogged up, you know, the pores. So yeah, it's a very beneficial plant. It's good for the man. It's good also if you have a upset stomach. I'm just looking for one to just grab here, family. Bear with me. It also helps, yeah, if you have an upset stomach, family. So ultimately, I think I'm gonna get this one. Before I do, rising plants gonna rise in. Gonna take a branch or some leaves from you to help fortify my vessel. Do give thanks. You know, we have to speak to the plants here because they're alive. Many people believe, perhaps because they're on the vegan diet, you know, I mean, that they're not eating things that are alive. The plants are alive here. So we even have to give thanks as we take something from it. But let's just go back inside quickly. Okay, back inside. Got the basil here, as I was saying, family. When you actually wash the basil leaves, you will feel this oily substance on it. This actually aids in cleansing the pores and aids in skin cleansing. So we're just gonna give our plant a quick wash up right here. See what I'm saying? Gonna shred it into bits, drop it in my Father's Day cup. By crushing it and dropping it into bits, we're making sure that the chlorophyll and the real essence of the plant gets released when we pour our hot water over it. So just pour that over that here for me. And we're going to cover it and give it just about 5 minutes. Now family, you don't really need the basilic to make this porridge. but I'm just showing you by making something simple and adding all the ingredients to it, you're actually making it more powerful than it's supposed to be. Don't forget, there is still a war on us in regards to food, and I know probably a lot of the family don't even really study that. So the little that we can do, your body will be thankful for it. Now, as I was saying, another key ingredient we need to make the porridge, family, is obviously milk. Now, I for one don't consume cow's milk. You understand? And the family that does, I mean, they can use the cow's milk instead of what we're gonna do. This obviously is a coconut. Now we can use coconut milk. The screen is closing on me. I'm gonna use coconut milk, but for the family again who is overseas, pressed for time, don't have time to really go and break a coconut and blend it and strain it and get the milk, we're gonna do that probably in another video. We're gonna use what they sell in the supermarket here, coconut milk. And all you gotta do, family, really is put this in a cup with some, and just pour some hot water on top of it, just as we did with the basil, and just whip it with a fork or a small whisk. And you got your coconut milk right there. So this is what we're gonna do right now. So as I said, coconut milk, come from my bedroom down in Dominica. Akuma, big up yourself. Alright, put some of that in there. It's hot, family. I mean, if your hands are really thin, you can use your. You get me? Yeah, and that's our coconut milk there, family. So while this is settled, this is still drying. We're gonna wash some basil, some bay leaf leaves with some rest of some cinnamon spice I got there, and add it to the hot water to let it boil so it could release the chemicals from these compounds. We could use it as a base and as a foundation for our porridge. Now I know this is simple porridge, but yo, I'm an alchemist, yo. You know what I mean? We gotta do the thing right. And trust me, family, doing this will give you a feel of, you know, accomplishing and doing something for yourself. As simple as it is, as simple as it can be, like making breakfast by yourself. You just in your own energy, and as I said, family, you don't even need all these things. The family can use something as simple as this. We sold, well, this is a local company, but I'm sure you will get it in another brand overseas. And it's cake spice, and its ingredients really is just cinnamon, nutmeg, and mace. Mace being another spice. So the family can just add that to some boiling water, let it boil, right? We're still gonna add some as well, and you know, we'll show you the process. But because we have those things with us now, we're gonna use them. So we're gonna wash our bay leaves, just a couple of them. Like I said, ain't got much, but gonna use the bit of cinnamon sticks I got left. Gotta wash in there. We've got what star anise in there as well. And we're just gonna let that boil. Let that boil for about 5 minutes. Strain that same time we're coming behind our porridge there. Be right with you. Yes, family, so remember, we put our bay leaf, which has our vitamin A, our vitamin C, our iron, our potassium. We have our cinnamon in there, which has its antiviral, antibacterial properties as well. Okay, but again, it's only if you have these things available to you, family. If you don't and you press for time, all you do, you just put some water to boil in a pan and you use the same spice I showed you earlier. And we're just gonna add some in here, you know, because we want to make the thing nice. That will stir up. Like that. There, we're coming back for that just now. Our basil tea. That's what it is right now, basil water, because we have basically drawn it out, all the chemicals out, the food chemicals with the hot water, family. So we're just gonna strain that right there. Squeeze the leaves, make sure I get every last bit out of it, and you can just drink this as is or sweeten and have as your tea, family. Now again, we're gonna add the properties to the vibe. All of these things as well, family. Okay? Is a blending of flavors. You're making your thing flavorful. You add just the taste of the flavoring of the cornmeal. There are some people that prefer it that way on specific days or probably all the time. But we're giving the thing a little mix, a little twist, guys. So well, I'm basically showing you how I doing it. Straight up, right? So this is ready. I ain't even gonna move the bay leaf and the cinnamon in there. Remember our milk we had put to the side? We milk a little stir up. Okay. Let the milk and the other things just infuse itself. Not too long because it may separate itself a little bit, right? So not too long, but you just keep an eye on it. Okay, continue to stir it. Right, family? I'm gonna set this aside because I want to add this. I want to add some of this to some lime juice I'm gonna do in a minute. Okay, not much citrus out these days, but I got some lime, so we're gonna do some lime juice when the family comes through later, hopefully. And drink the rest as tea, because to be honest, the tummy wasn't feeling too settled this morning, and that is one of the benefits, as I mentioned, for basil, right? So some people usually just add this straight to the porridge while stirring it, but I like to pour some in a cup, family, and mix it with some water to give it, you know, like the base, so the base is actually thick and composed in itself before you add it. Just give me a second, eh? Yeah, I probably never knew I was terrible in the kitchen like that, man. Give thanks for all those who have still been there with us up to this point. I know you probably want to see the finished product. If you're here with us still, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, family, and give thanks for all the new subscribers, yo. I'm loving you, and I appreciate you. Right? So this is our first set. I never really put your arm over your thing, you know. That's how I be. Me are eating my things, I doing my thing. So after we pour the first set, family, we stir it. If you do not stir it while dropping the cream of wheat, it's gonna make lumps. Some people like the lumps, some people don't. Turn up the fire a little bit. We'll allow this a little while to get a little thickness, and then we're gonna perhaps have to pour some more, right? Or we just might set it up and probably just sweeten it. Okay, so we're gonna check back with you in a little bit. So family, my storage space on my phone right now there, but I just wanted to show the family the end result. You know what I mean? Actually turn it up for a bit. Peace to the family. So yeah, family, my memory on my phone actually ran out and the phone just cut off on me, but I didn't just want to end the video there. I wanted to show you the result. So based on the amount of cream of wheat we put in, you see the texture. This is the texture, family, right? And everything is mixed. So just make sure you keep on stirring it every now and then for it not to bind, right? And afterwards, you just go ahead and add your sweetener. Whether you have agave nectar or, well, I don't know how it is with honey. But yeah, just go ahead and sweeten your vibe according to your desired sweetness. While you add sugar, give it a swirl, put some, pick up some of it with the spoon, blow it, taste it. I mean, it's yours. You can put your spoon back in your thing. So with all these ingredients, including the special secret ingredient that the family didn't even see me put in. You don't know why you didn't see me put it in? because it's not tangible. That secret ingredient is love and dedication for a finished product and finishing something that you started. So, if it's to your desired sweetness, family, just go ahead and turn that off. Give it about 5 minutes to cool down. Take your huge teacup or your bowl, sit down and enjoy what you've created as it replenishes your anatomy. And having said that, family, let me go and try and deal with the phone there. Peace, love. Don't forget that coconut oil. Breakfast for champions. Take time to self. Peace.